Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there that are watching, to all the fathers that are in separation and looking to see what's going on in their connection. So it's now time for our read for the love interest, soulmate, twin flame, high-level soulmate in separation, full reading. Please like, follow, share, and subscribe to my channel, as that will help bring in the correct energies for your reading. And so with that, let's start with the read. Spirit, what is the current energies for that collective I'm channeling today in separation? And I have a message for you. I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. Right? What a beautiful message for today, for Father's Day. Your person is thinking of you. You are in your person's mind. So let's see what's the current energies that we have. What are those love energies? It's always great to start out with a communication card. So what are those love energies, Spirit? Show us. Okay, so if you didn't guess it, this is a twin flame reading. Okay, twin flames, the yin yang card is the number one twin flame card in this deck. And it's also a telepathic connection, and that should not be a surprise because most soul connections, high-level soulmates, twin flames, they're all a connection that is deeply energetic, in which case you will feel, hear, sometimes see things that the other twin is thinking. So what else do we have here? Spirit, what other cards do you want to give us for this connection? Okay, we have openness. Be open to accept divine guidance. So Spirit's telling you that the divine has been guiding you step by step in this connection. But they're saying don't let guilt stand in the way of that connection. And why are they saying guilt? Because most likely you guys all feel guilty about the way things ended, why you're separated. So what else do we have in this reading? Okay, we have love. Love conquers all, right? And that's a great card to come in as well with that message. And so Spirit's saying, be positive because love will conquer everything in the end. So let's get some messages from these connections. Let's see what other messages Spirit wants to give us around this connection in separation. And as I'm doing that, don't forget to like, follow, share, and subscribe to the channel. And if you're looking for a read, please put your name into the comments. I will do some reads after the main read. Donations are not required, but they're greatly appreciated. And I just ask that you like, follow, share, and subscribe, and put your name and question in the comments. So with that, let's see what other cards we have from Spirit on this connection. Spirit, what else do you want to give us? We got 3 cards. Missed opportunity, right? It's probably why they're feeling guilty. And they want to have an equal give and take, right? And this is one we've seen a couple times now coming up. It's because they're starting to heal and they're starting to want that balance. Reveal. I want to tell you the truth, right? That goes with the message. Destiny. I'm struggling to find the right path. Any other messages you want to give us, Spirit, on this connection? Okay. Reflection. Being away from you has allowed me to gain clarity, right? And this is a good card because that means that your person has been taking the time to heal. Commitment. I want you to be a part of my future, right? And so we've been seeing that a lot as well. So that communication might be of love and commitment. Anything else you want to give us on this connection, Spirit? What else do you want to tell us within this connection? Okay, we have 3 more cards. Time. I'm afraid it's too late to take action, and that's your person worrying, and you as well, that, it's been such a long time. The separation has been so far. How are we ever going to get back? Escape. I left when things came hard, right? And they know that, and that's the problem. Reunion. We will always connect back to each other. So we're now getting another Twin flame, a reunion, commitment, and a communication. These are great cards to see. Let's see what other energies we're going to get from this reading that we have here. Spirit, give me what some of the love energies are for this reading that we're channeling right now. Spirit, show me what else do we need to know about this. Wow, so it doesn't, again, confirmation after confirmation, rekindle, reunion, love, communication, twin flame union, right? We're at three plus twin flame union cards coming in. There's a union coming in there, and we're going to dig into that a little bit more. And the love language is affirmations, right? And what does that mean? It means that start affirming that that union is yours. Start telling yourself that. Anything else we know about this connection, Spirit, and time apart. And that's where we are right now, right? We are in that separation space. So let's see what other cards want to come up for this connection. Spirit, what else do you want to give us for this twin flame in separation reading for this Father's Day in the United States? What do you want to tell us? Hey, we've got a few cards here. So let's see what these cards are telling us. Okay, take a leap of faith. When you're willing to step out of your comfort zone, you will reap great rewards. And Spirit's telling this, and this I believe is going to the Divine Masculine. He or she is being pushed out of their comfort zone to take a risk, to communicate, to get to that reunion, to get to that rekindle. Okay? And just remember, Divine Masculine is an energy. It is not a gender. So your Divine Masculine can be a female. Magnetic connection. There's a very strong pull and intensity that draws you to the person. Why? Because it's being divinely guided. Okay, separation. Time apart on your perch is on your horizon, right? We're in that separation. We're all here. So we know that. This is just more double confirmation of the energies in this read. Boundaries. You need to teach people how to treat you by being clear of what you will and won't allow. And that's with reciprocity. You have to have a balanced give and take, because if you are sitting somewhere and you're out of balance, right? This is a balanced connection, one that sits flat. It's got a strong foundation. No matter which way it gets tugged, it doesn't move. But if it's balanced on one side, it's going to tip over. And that's not what you want. Free yourself. You don't need to be in control of everything for love relationships to be successful. And again, that's balance. We're getting another balance. Overthinking, right? And you both are overthinking about the negative scenarios, creating issues which weren't there at first, which means it's time to change out. Unconditional love. The love between you and your person is eternal. Nothing and no one can take it away. And we're seeing that here. Love conquers all. So how many confirmations do we need? Let's get some more. Spirit, do we have any more confirmations that you want to give us around this love, around this reunion, around this rekindling, this twin flame union, communication, messages? Well, you gave me a shitload, and usually I'm not going to take that many cards at once, but I'll take it right now. And we have lies, right? Your person was keeping things from you. Soulmate, right? So we're back into that twin flame soulmate, having fun, right? Your person was having fun. But there's an apology coming in, right? That communication. No second chances, right? And I believe that's on a karmic layer. They're finally getting rid of that karmic. Dating, meeting somebody new, right? And what does that mean, right? How does that come through within a twin flame reunion? Well, sometimes what you find is that person that you thought of back there, that old relationship, is not the person. Just like you've grown and you're not the same person you were when you were in that relationship. This person may be that same person, but in a new form, right? I won't say fully healed, because none of them is fully healed. However, they're going to come in healed enough that they're not the person they were, not as toxic. They're afraid. and they're looking for security, and so are you. So with that, let's get some messages, right? Let's get some direct messages from the Divine Masculine. What is the Divine Masculine thinking? What do they want to say? What does he or she want to tell us about this reading, about this reunion, about this communication? What messages do you want to give to the Divine Feminine? Spirit, what does the Divine Masculine Collective want to give to the Divine Feminines in this reading? Okay, and we've got a few cards here. I wish I could turn back the clock and do things over, right? They're feeling regret about how or what they said or acted, but you don't want to move it back because then you would be the same person again. I'm ashamed of how I treated you, right? And so they know at this point that they had not treated you with the way you deserve. There's a lot of passion and desire, right? More love. I can't stand the thought of you with somebody else. A lot of them are getting nightmares about you being with somebody else, and their fears are coming through because that's what's pushing them to get to that communication. The divine is torturing them in their mind every day. Okay, what is more messages from this collective? Yeah. Okay, a couple more messages we have. Okay, this is the end. This is the end of the old me, the old person that was afraid of commitment, that dove in and out of relationships. And they're very sorry about how they treated you. Let's get some more messages. Spirit, give me some more messages about this connection. Okay. They're in a state of remorse. I feel guilt and shame for the way. And you can see it's confirmation after confirmation. They know what they did and how they did and why they did it, and they're starting to realize their part in that problem. Now, don't kid yourself. You've also been part of the problem too, because you were probably codependent and chasing. They also knew that they were not treating you properly. It takes two to tango in this, and that's part of healing and balance, is to recognize you both needed the healing. That's why you had the separation. Stuck in situations. I'm stuck in a third-party situation, right? Work, family, or another person, but that's ending. I know how deeply I hurt you. I regret it, right? They didn't want to hurt you, but they didn't know how to act any other way. They kept on saying you wouldn't fit into their life, and that's why they ran. And as I said before, we both made mistakes. You aren't aware of all the ones that I made, but I'm pretty privy to some of yours. And so they know that both of you guys were not in a place of healing. So let's get some advice from the higher self. Let's see what the higher self advice is for today. Higher self, what advice do you want to give this collective of divine feminines? What should they do? And he says, follow your vision. Never lose sight of what's really important. And that means be you. Just be you. Be who you truly are. No masks or anything else. And as you can see, there's a double wolves right there. That's you and your twin. Be true to yourselves. The tree of wishes is calling your name. An almost forgotten wish will now come true. Is that wish reunion? Is that wish communication? Well, we don't know, but there's one coming through. So be super positive and allow that to come through. Let's see where we are within the journey. Spirit, where are we within this twin flame journey today? Show us where we are. And okay, Spirit gave us one card. We're in the acknowledge, take responsibility, right? And you see that this person is acknowledging their responsibility within the connection, and is now starting to get ready to communicate. So let's look at what we really care about. I mean, all this has all been fluff and nice, but you know, we're 3D. We wanna know when am I gonna get my communication, right? When am I going to, you know, see something out of this connection? When am I going to stop waiting? When is divine timing going to be over? And you know, these are all questions in your mind, the kind of questions that the divine hates, because the divine wants you to just flow. And the divine is saying, it's just around the corner, right? So I'll hold that up for a few more seconds, just around the corner. So as you stay positive, as you stay happy, as you stay centered, as you stay inside yourself and focused on yourself, you will be manifesting the energies to allow for that magnetic attraction to come and for you to get that communication. Now, when that communication comes in, we don't want to be reactive. We don't want to be in a place of lack. What we want to do is we want to be in a place of acceptance and listening, right? We want to listen, we want to hear, we want to understand. And as we do that, that allows us to have that energy of a communication and reunion. We don't want to be in a judgment, right? The stupidest thing you can do is to have a communication and then start judging what that person is saying. You need to validate what they're saying. You need to understand why they're saying what they're saying. You may not agree with it or align with it, but just listen and don't react. Let things happen naturally with the natural evolution. And with that, that is my read. It's a great read today. There's so many confirmations of twin flame union, so many confirmations of communication, of healing. You can't ask for a better read than this for Father's Day. So with that, like, follow, share, subscribe. If you feel the need to get a personal reading, I do personal relationship readings. You can send me a email at my Gmail account at silver.fox.affirmations@gmail.com. Very inexpensive, probably less than a cup of coffee at Starbucks these days or a McDonald's Happy Meal. And you'll get a little bit more out of it. And with that, I thank you. Visit my YouTube channel where I have tons of twin flame activations and love activations, both at Silver Fox Spiritual on YouTube and Silver Fox Spiritual Twin Flame on YouTube. And as well as, you know, come visit my live readings that I do daily. Usually I'll do it anywhere between 6 a.m. and 11 a.m. Eastern Time. That's New York time, where I'll do a full reading. And if you're able to make it to that full reading and you'd like a little small reading, you can actually put your name and your question in the comments, and you know, we'll pull some cards. And with that, I thank you. Donations are always appreciated, but not required. But please like, follow, and share my channel. Have a wonderful day. And happy Father's Day to all you fathers out there.